friends, welcome back to my channel. I have the biggest Sephora haul I have ever done in my entire life. As I'm sure many of you know, the VIB sale happened and I decided just to go ham and like not hold back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this totaled close to $300, which was really insane. I don't know if I'm gonna keep everything because there were just things that I've kind of had an interest in, but I haven't gotten a chance to go to a store and swatch or play with, so I guarantee nothing about keeping all of it except for some of the pricier skincare items that I decided to pick up because as you guys know, I have been on the hunt for really good skincare for my under eyes and for a serum, and I finally decided to bite the bullet and just commit to the pricier, higher end things that I felt like were actually effective. So enough of the chatter, let's talk about what's inside my massive box. So the first thing I picked up were the Shiseido facial cottons. I have recently fallen in love with these. I bought a pack, I think it was a year ago, I picked up a pack of these, and I don't use them on a regular everyday basis because I do still predominantly use makeup wipes. But when I started working on my Garnier makeup remover, I started to use these more often. I have been playing around with toner, which I use these for, but for the toner ones, I cut in half because I don't need a full pad. And when I remove my entire face of makeup, I do use one pad of these. So while they seem pricey, I think they were like $7 or $8 with the sale. I think they're worth it and I get a lot of use out of them, and I no longer have like pieces of cotton stuck to my face the way I used to before I started using them. I also decided to pick up another one of my Too Cool for School gel mist. I'm actually halfway through the one that I recently started like maybe 6 weeks ago. I didn't realize I was gonna go through it that fast, and I wanna keep better track of how long it takes me to use this because it is almost 3.5 ounces, but I feel like I'm going through this stuff faster than I do like a normal setting spray because this is like a gel based one, but it's my favorite, hands down. Freaking love this stuff. Had to have another one because I don't have a back pile anymore, which is really nice. The other thing that I grabbed, which again, not like the most fun ever, but I wanted to try the Tarte Clean Queen vegan deodorant, which looks like this. This I think was $14 regular price, but it has no aluminum, it's hypoallergenic. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this because I've yet to find a non-aluminum based deodorant that can combat my smelly sweat. This is a lot like wider than I thought it was gonna be. It has a really, like I really like the scent of this actually. It's like a floral, like very like subtle floral mixed with like the beach. I don't know. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping it works. I hate using aluminum deodorant. There have been so many studies done that have linked aluminum deodorant based to like breast cancer or increased like risk of cancer in general. But I just also don't want to go around smelling like, I don't know, it's tough. So I grabbed this, and if it's not successful, I'll test it out on a weekend to see if it's successful. And if it's no good, then sadly it will go back to the store. I also stocked up on some hand masks. I got the argan, the aloe vera, and the avocado. I figured, oh, why the heck not? Because I mean, I'm already using them all the time. Why not get them at a discounted price? I thought about getting 2 of each, but it just felt like too steep of a price, which I know is really silly because I do buy them all the time regular price, but whatever. The next 2 things I got were the things that were really like the priciest out of the bunch, but they were skincare based, and I decided just to go ahead and try them out for full size. First thing I picked up was the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. I'm planning on using this as my nighttime serum, and I'm planning on using, I bought a full size from Birchbox for the blemish serum. I thought I could, you know, use one in the morning, one at night, like get a legitimate skincare routine, start to be good with my skin. So I loved this as a sample, and when I stopped using it, I could feel that my skin wasn't as soft. So I decided to go ahead and pick up, this is the 1 fluid ounce, which is I think like the medium size that they sell. And then I also picked up the Caudalie Restylane Lift Eye Lifting Balm. This, again, I tried it out as a sample. It was a very healthy sample, and it just made my under eyes feel so much less dry than usual. So I wanted to go ahead and grab it, and while they're pricey and while that is a big thing to do. If it makes a difference, I'm willing to start to spend the money on this kind of stuff because my actual moisturizer is on the cheaper side, and I feel like these things had a real impact, so I definitely want to keep them, use them, but maybe only pick them up during the VIB sale, so I'll see how long they last. The next things I picked up were very much just like indulgent things. The first I grabbed was the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner Travel Kit. It comes with a little tin and then the Cinema Secrets liquid. I have heard from time and time again from other women on YouTube the Cinema Secrets like makeup cleaner, but I had not really known a lot about it, so I was like perusing the website and I decided to just look into this, and they had a video, and essentially the purpose of the tin, which I didn't know this because I've not heard a lot of people talk about the tin itself, is you dump like a little bit of liquid in the tin, and then according to the video you're just supposed to like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way dunk your brush in and take it out, and like just like that, that's all you do, and then it's supposed to be able to just be brushed off and then instantly dry. So I was really curious if that was legitimate or not, or like how that would work, and I just wanted to know about it, so I figured I'd go ahead and try the trial size. I think this was like maybe $10 full price, and if it's amazing and it saves me a lot of time, maybe I'll buy a full size, but I was just very intrigued with that because I've never had like a brush cleaner that does those kinds of things. I also picked up the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. This is from Sol de Janeiro. I have heard an obscene number of things about this on YouTube. I know that they have done a huge PR campaign through Octoly, through like PR packages, and I've just been hearing about it for forever, and everyone always talks about the scent, and so that's all I really wanted. I just wanted to know what it smelled like, first of all. They had a full-size cream and full-size body wash, but it sold out during the VIB Rouge sale, like on the first day, and I was bummed about that, but whatever. So here are my thoughts. This is not at all what I thought it was gonna smell like. I don't dislike the smell of it, but when I hear like Brazilian, I was thinking it was gonna be like coconut and very much like this like beachy type sea salt type of smell. It's not. It reminds me, there is a Bath & Body Works scent. I know there is. When I smell that, I immediately thought of like, I don't know, Madagascar vanilla maybe, or some kind of like perfumey, musky-esque vanilla scent. I don't know. I'm gonna go through my Bath & Body Works collection and see if I can find what one it is, because I have a really good scent memory. I don't always remember the name of things, but I can definitely remember similar scents. This was pricey. This little thing was $20, and it's, how many ounces are you? It's 2.5 ounces, which is insane. I did almost consider buying another pot of the Too Cool for School egg lotion, but I was like, no, I have so many lotions, like that's something that I'll treat myself to in the winter. But I thought I would just give this a try and see what all the hype was about. I doubt I'll get it again because the smell isn't that amazing to me, and it's just really pricey, but I was intrigued. YouTube made me buy it, so I did, and I'll report back on my thoughts. Okay, the last three things I have are just like indulgent makeup items. The first I picked up was the Hoola Light from Benefit. I do not need a bronzer, and I have been like making healthy progress on my Physicians Formula bronzer, but I really just wanted to see what this was all about. I don't know how I feel about it. It's almost, I think, like it almost doesn't look like a bronzer for me, and I'm like super pale. I don't know. I'll be curious to see how it plays on my cheek area, and I'll just be curious to see if I like it or not, if it holds up against Physicians Formula. If it doesn't, you can best believe this puppy is going back, but I really have been wanting for a long time a lighter version of Hoola bronzer because it's just too deep in orange prior to this coming out. So I'm curious to try this out and see how it goes. I also got the California Benefit Blush. Again, maybe because the packaging has a girl with ginger locks and that just like speaks to me. I don't know. Maybe because I've just been like hamming it up with my other blush products. I was dying for another blush. Again, I am not sure I am going to like this color. It's very vibrant. I have Coralista as a blush, which was like one of the first, it's like the first high-end product I ever bought, and I don't know. I don't wear it that much, so I don't know. I have to try this out, like part myself from my How About Them Apples palette for a day, which I haven't done in a long time, and see if I like it. Again, I don't feel confident I'll be keeping both of these unless they're suddenly like magical on my skin, but I did give in and wanted to try both of these. The last thing I got was a Becca product. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Poured Cream in Prosecco Pop. Now, I prefer my highlighters to be like a liquid highlighter. I love the Becca liquid highlighters. I also don't dislike necessarily, but it's not my go-to, their powder highlights. But I remember hearing about the poured cream when Champagne Pop first came out, and I wasn't sure, I didn't know a lot about it, and I didn't end up picking it up. And so then when I saw Prosecco Pop in this particular form, I thought, well, I'll give it a try and see what it's like. As you can see here, it's definitely a smaller pan than what you get in the pressed or in the liquid. And it has like very much of like a lightweight sort of texture. You can see this is what it looks like on my finger. And then this is what it looks like swatched. This, to me, I want to see how it plays on your skin, because when Jaclyn Hill first came out with her Champagne Pop, she described all of these, and she claimed that this was for a more like natural or subdued version of their highlighters. But this color doesn't look super unique. It comes across to me as just like their straight regular gold, which I've been working on since the start of this new year. So I don't know if I like the formula. I think I might trade it in for a different shade, because I don't think I'm super in love with this like goldeny color. I'm kind of over that. I'd like more of like I think pearl might be nice in this, but I just wanted to really try out this texture and format of their highlighters, since I've never actually tried them. Last things I have for you guys are samples. I had to actually place different orders for these. Like this was its own order and this was its own order. For some reason, I actually am kind of miffed about this. I originally ordered this with the other things that I just showed you aside from the Cinema Secrets, and I got an email saying that this item was sold out. And I was like, how is that possible? Like, I don't think a lot of people know about this. Like, I don't really get that. So I went back to the website, and lo and behold, this was in stock. So then I ordered it by itself because I have flash shipping, and I had it no problem. It got sent to me. So I feel like they canceled my order because it was in maybe a different warehouse, and they didn't want to send me 2 shipments for my one order, which is super annoying. But like I said, I got it in the end, and it wasn't a big deal. It just was, I was just miffed about how they handled it. But again, I didn't call or anything. It was just my theory. So I have a bunch of samples that I got. First thing I picked up was the Priming Perfector Primer from Becca. Then I got 2 of the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizers. I grabbed the IT Cosmetics CC Cream in medium, so probably won't be able to use this. Probably give it to my mom. The Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion. Versace Eros perfume. Another one of the Becca primers, and then the Skin Ink Pure Revival Peel. Last thing I got, this was like to me a very like ritzy sample. This is the Eve Lom cleanser, but look at it, came with a cloth. Like this to me is like a really nice sample. I don't know if I think I picked it, but it seems like a really extravagant sample compared to the other ones that I got. But this is everything I picked up in the Sephora haul. Like I said, I have not made a purchase like this from Sephora ever. So a lot of things that I purchased at once. I'm not 100% confident I'll keep everything except from like some of the big things that I had purchased that I kind of knew going in that it was going to be a high price item. But I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried any of this stuff. Let me know in your comments below. And of course, if you grab some stuff at the sale, please tell me about it, because I'm always very curious to see what people grab and what people are really interested in, because there is so much variety. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video real soon. Bye.